In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on March 16, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Vancouver Canucks versus Arizona Coyotes. Tonight we have a fun matchup between 2 teams out of the playoff picture in the West, the Vancouver Canucks and the Arizona Coyotes. They've both played really well lately though, coming into tonight's game on winning streaks. This will be the second of 3 games this season between these teams, with the first game needing overtime for a 3-2 Canucks win at home on December 3rd. The Canucks are 4-11 in their last 15 road games and 5-0 in their last 5 overall. The Coyotes are 4-0 in their last 4 home games and 55-112 in their last 167 overall. The over is 18-7-5 in Canucks' last 30 overall. The over is 5-2-1 in Coyotes' last 8 overall. The Canucks are 2-5 in the last 7 meetings in Arizona and 4-0 in the last 4 meetings. The favorite is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings. The home team is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. The Vancouver Canucks have been hot recently, but all those wins occurred at home. The Arizona Coyotes are playing with confidence, posting a 4-0-1 record in their last 5 games, including wins against the Wild and Flames. The only loss in that span was the overtime defeat against the Avalanche. Furthermore, Arizona is outstanding on home ice at the Mullet Arena. They are a stellar 18-11-3 at home this season and have beaten the Maple Leafs, Bruins, and Wild on home ice. Arizona is in a groove offensively, netting 4 or more goals in 4 of their last 5 games. 2 teams going nowhere this season but are coming off strong weeks. The difference here is we're getting the Coyotes at home with plus money. While the Canucks are coming off possibly their best week of the season, they still have issues on the road. Despite all the losses, the Coyotes are still a top 8 most profitable team because they can steal wins as underdogs. So the Arizona Coyotes money line is our full game side pick. Both of these teams have trended over this season, with the over in Canucks games going 41-22-3 and in Coyotes games going 34-32-2 this year. Vancouver and Arizona have both struggled quite a bit defensively, giving up plenty of goals. The Canucks have allowed the 4th most goals in the NHL this season. The Coyotes have allowed the 10th most goals in the NHL, having given up the 3rd most expected goals and the 6th most high danger shots. Vancouver's offense has actually been pretty good as well, which should lead to plenty of scoring, as they've averaged the 12th most goals in the NHL. Expect plenty of scoring. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Columbus Blue Jackets versus Los Angeles Kings. The Kings are hot as of late and host the Blue Jackets, who snapped their losing streak in their last game. The Blue Jackets had lost 4 in a row before winning their last game, scoring 6 goals. They gave up 5 goals in the win, and the team that has had major issues on both sides of the ice has the fewest points in the league. The Kings have won 6 of their last 7 games. They are in 2nd place in the Pacific Division, only 3 points out of 1st place, and they are tied with the Dallas Stars for the 2nd most points in the Western Conference. Columbus is 1-6 in their last 7 Thursday games and 4-0 in their last 4 games played on 1 day's rest, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. Los Angeles is 6-1 in their last 7 games overall and 7-1 in their last 8 home games, while the over is 10-2-1 in their last 13 games after allowing 2 goals or less in their previous game. The Kings are playing well lately and are on their way to the playoffs, while the Blue Jackets have the fewest points in the NHL. Columbus did snap their 4-game losing streak in their last game but gave up 5 goals and were facing the San Jose Sharks, who have the fewest points in the Western Conference. Los Angeles lost to Columbus on the road earlier this season 6-5 in overtime, but they will avenge that loss. Copley will get the start in this game, and he has only given up 5 goals in his last 2 starts. He and the Kings' defense will play well and their attack will stay hot. Los Angeles is simply the better team, and they've been on an absolute tear in a lot of their recent games. Columbus, on the other hand, is the worst team in the league, and every win hurts their draft positioning. I think this is a spot where the Kings get a big victory at home here. So the Los Angeles Kings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The total has gone over in 5 of Columbus' last 6 games overall and 4 of its previous 5 outings away from home. I've mentioned how bad the Blue Jackets' defense has been lately, and the Kings have enough firepower to pile on Columbus' misery. The over is 10-4 in Los Angeles' last 14 meetings with the Eastern Conference. The Kings' defense is far away from an elite level, and Los Angeles has allowed 2 or more goals in 13 of its last 14 contests. Overall, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Kraken versus San Jose Sharks. The Seattle Kraken and the San Jose Sharks, 2 teams in the West going in opposite directions, will be squaring off on Thursday in the SAP Center. Seattle is 2 points above Winnipeg for the top wild card spot in the West, but they have lost their last 3 games in a row. Meanwhile, San Jose is the bottom feeder of the conference and they have gone 1-7-2 in their last 10 games. The Kraken are 4-0 in their last 4 road games and 1-5 in their last 6 games playing on 2 days rest. The Sharks are 13-41 in their last 54 home games and 22-63 in their last 85 overall. The over is 4-0 in Kraken last 4 overall. The over is 23-7-2 in Sharks last 32 home games. The home team is 5-0 in the last 5 meetings. The favorite is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. San Jose has been exceptionally terrible at home for some reason, posting a 6-19-9 home record. I expect the Kraken to take advantage of a particularly weak opponent and end their losing streak with a dominant performance. Seattle's offense has great potential to put up a handful of goals, and San Jose has given up the 3rd most goals per game on average. The Sharks are also going to be without a couple key players, while Seattle only has a couple players out. The Seattle Kraken have played some of their best recent hockey on the road, and they need to take advantage of games like this to get that much closer to a playoff spot. The San Jose Sharks have been a mess all year, and playing at home hasn't helped much. Baking the Sharks is a no-go this season, so the Seattle Kraken money line is our full game side pick. Historically, these teams have played low-scoring affairs, with 5 of the 6 games between them seeing 5 goals or fewer scored, including 4 or fewer scored in 4 of those games. The one exception was an 8-5 victory by Seattle on November 23rd. For whatever reason, Seattle struggles to put up goals against the Sharks, scoring 18 all-time in the 6 games, and 8 of those came in one contest. The Sharks scored 5 against Columbus on Tuesday but had been held to 4 total goals over their previous 3 games and had not scored more than 3 in the previous 9 games. This is a team struggling to find the back of the net. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.